Okay, today we're talking about bitters. This is the one that you probably all know about. This is Angostura bitters. It is quintessential to the classic Manhattan and Old Fashioned. It is actually in the definition of the term cocktail, which requires water, sugar, spirit, and bitters. So today we're going to talk about my own bitters, and I've been making bitters for years. So we're going to go over what the components of bitters and then what I actually put into my bitters. Okay, so here are the components of bitters, right? You have a flavoring agent, which is chipotle, because that's what we're making today, and then you have the bittering agents, which is generally barks of trees and whatnot. So here we have wild cherry bark, then we have cinchona bark, we have cassia seed, and then we have sarsaparilla, which you find in root beers, and we're going to put that all together. Okay, so now all the bittering agents are in there, and now I'm going to add my flavoring agent, which is the chipotle. So when you're adding a spirit, you do need this to be on the higher proof end. You can even use 151 if you want to, but you need enough proof in there to extract those flavors of all of the components of the bitter. So I'm going to go ahead and add my whiskey. Now, depending on how big of a batch you want to make, obviously the more ingredients you use, the more flavor you're going to get. So you want to put enough whiskey in there to definitely cover all of the ingredients. And then this is going to now sit for 2 to 3 weeks, depending on how much flavor you want to extract out of your bitters. And if you can, shake it on the daily or every other day so that you can mix those flavors in. And then when it's all done, we're gonna pull those flavors out, or all of the components out, and then I'm gonna boil it, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of water to cut it. Not a lot, because this is just 101. If you were using 151, you'd want to add a lot of water to it. And I'll add a tiny little bit of sugar to it as well in the end process, just to kind of balance out the flavor. So chipotle bitters, and then when it's all said and done, it is this. And then this is our chipotle that we use in our Aztec Manhattan here at Lady J.